Speedbird 851, turn right heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Hey everyone, welcome to DJ's Aviation. In November of 2017, Emirates surprised many within the industry with an order for the Boeing 787-10 aircraft. The order was placed at the Dubai Air Show and was for 40 of the dreamliners, and at list price it's worth 15.1 billion US. The commitment from Emirates means that the Dubai-based airline is now awaiting delivery for over 200 wide-body aircraft from Boeing alone in the future. Today's discussion is how will Emirates utilise their 787-10s and what does it actually mean for their other aircraft, especially with the 777X coming into the picture in the future. The Boeing 787-10 will have a wingspan of 60 metres while being 68 metres in length. The aircraft will be larger in total cargo volume, allowing airlines to essentially transport additional cargo. The perfect quote to describe where the plane will be operating is taken from probably the best source we can find, and that is Tim Clark, the Emirates president. He said, "The Boeing 787-10 aircraft is the best choice for Emirates. It's a good 8-hour aircraft. So it does seem 8-hour flights will be where the 787-10 will thrive for Emirates. They'll likely be placed on high demand routes, as the 787-10 has the added capacity over the Dash 9 and Dash 8. While we have no set configuration, the 787-10 will likely seat 330 in a 2-class configuration. I'd expect the Emirates 787-10s to seat a little less than that, as I do assume they'd go for 3 classes rather than 2. So how long would an 8-hour flight be? Basing off a number of things, it'd likely be 3,800 nautical miles or 7,000 kilometers. In regards to routes, this does open up a huge number of possible destinations, because as we know, Dubai is an 8-hour flight within half the world's population. Therefore, we could see this aircraft operating to Asia, Europe, Africa, and so on, with potential flights to Paris, Amsterdam, Bangkok, China, and so much more. Will this impact their operations for the future though? I'd actually likely say yes. With the addition of this aircraft, we'll most likely see the oldest A380s begin to be phased out, and that's maybe in 3-4 years or even less. They'll also get their 777X aircraft, which will start operating on longer flights, for example to potentially America and other long-range routes. This is taking into account the fact that Emirates will be receiving both variants of the 777X series. As for the Airbus A380, I do believe with the 787-10s coming in, these quad jets will be used on high demand routes, so pretty much similar to the Dash 10s. However, they may also be used into slot restricted airports, for example, your London Heathrows of the world. At these sorts of airports, capacity is key. With the limited slots and gates at the airport, if you have a large aircraft, you are automatically going to be at an advantage because you can fill more seats on every flight. And when you are an airline like Emirates with 6-7 daily flights in, this is extremely beneficial to you as an airline. New orders for the 787-10 could definitely come in from Emirates if they are convinced with the aircraft once it's delivered. If so, the aircraft may just allow Emirates to further expand on existing routes that may be served, for example, by the one daily Emirates A380 flight. As the 787-10 has less capacity, it wouldn't be as much of a risk for Emirates if they believe that they wouldn't be able to fill another A380, and this is a huge concern when we take a look at the Airbus A380 and other airlines in general. Because of its large capacity, it is a huge risk for airlines that don't believe they're going to fill up the aircraft on a particular route. This is why airlines need to be sure that they can fill an aircraft on that route, for instance, Dubai to London Heathrow. However, we are talking about Emirates, so I don't know if they'd have a huge problem. Which routes do you see Emirates placing the 787-10s on? As I said, I would expect some to go to Europe, Africa, and Asia, among other destinations. As we know, Emirates can sometimes put them on 30-minute flights. Who knows? Let me know where you want to see it in the comments section below. I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video and also the support that you keep showing me. I do look forward to you all joining me in the next one.
These broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly.